Hey, so right now I'm gonna head out to do the Silicon Valley Tour de Coop. I'll be driving out there and be looking at different chicken coops and people setups with beehives and other things like that. So I'll go and show you that right now. I was at the first place and we'll go check it out right now.
Hello. How are you doing?
Good, good. You have a flow beehive?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't swipe at anything. If the bee lands on you, it's okay. They won't sting right away.
Okay.
How long have you had a flow hive for?
Listen, yeah. So you may want to stand behind the thing. Your curly hair, they may, if they get stuck, they'll come after you. Yeah. So a lot of beehives over here. The flow hives over there.
So this is a Langstroth?
Langstroth.
That's a flow hive. So
Yes, these are mediums.
so the flow hive is it easier than this one or just different?
Different because you don't have to take the thing out and then uncap it and then put it in a centrifuge, whereas you just get a crank and then the thing will flow out.
The honey flows out.
But my bees don't seem to like that hive frames as much.
Oh, interesting.
But probably taking some time to adjust. So I just started that earlier this year.
What
So we'll see.
determines how many bees you can support, like in an area?
In an area, usually about 31 hives before the honey production goes a little bit lower.
Okay.
And they fly in a 3 mile radius, 3 to 5 mile radius.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Depending on which city, in Campbell, if you properly maintain a hive, they can do 200 to 300 pounds of honey per hive.
Wow.
So what does 200 to 300 mean? A 5-gallon Home Depot bucket is 60 pounds.
Oh, okay.
When I first harvested for my wife, she's happy, but she's going, what am I going to do with that? That's too much.
Cool.
Can we walk over there or?
With your hair, I don't recommend it. If you get stung, don't come to me.
It's fine.
I'm fine.
You can experience it because the bees are flying and they get stuck in your head and you're going to hear the sound. Zzz, they're going to sting your scalp. And then if they fly next to you, don't do one of these because that one will invite them to come. And it's very hard to run out this way.
And this right here is just to support this plant.
Oh, this one is something I have here and I just didn't move it. So just be careful, yeah?
Yeah. How many hives do you have?
2.
So all of them are not fine. They're not active. No active.
So which ones are the flow
Just
hives?
don't stand in front of them.
The flow hive is at the end.
And what are these ones called? Just
They're just the normal ones. I think the Langstroth.
Langstroth?
Yeah. Oh, here's a flow hive.
And that's just a brand, or is there?
It's a different kind of setup.
Okay.
So he was saying if you have the normal ones, you have to buy a whole thing to take the honey out.
Yeah.
You have to put the
Drops or whatever.
inside there and spin it. But this one, it has I think it's on this side. You just shove it in there and you twist something, and the honey comes out of the bottom.
Oh, cool.
So it's pretty cool.
Nice. Are you looking to get into it or something?
Yeah, eventually. Right now I'm setting up an aquaponic system. I'm not
Nice.
sure if you know what that is, but
Yeah. Are you going to? So then, are you gonna put tilapia in it, or is it just gonna be like?
I have catfish at the moment that I'll put in there. Tilapia,
I've just heard tilapia are easy.
they're easy to grow, but I also heard they're not the healthiest fish
For like staying alive or for eating?
for eating.
Okay.
They breed fast, they grow fast if you wanted to have them grow fast, but I read that they aren't the healthiest ones to have.
Interesting. Yeah, that'll be cool. How many gallons is your system?
I have a 300-gallon fish tank, and then 3, I think they're 400 or 500-gallon tubs where I'll have floating rafts, and then one with hydroton.
Cool.
So it's a pretty big system.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a great setup. That'll be interesting. I'm assuming so. Then so I'll just.
Oh, if you can, get a swarm from somebody.
Yeah, there's someone.
If you buy a package
You know, do
bee,
you know Sung Lee, the bee charmer? I don't know, but he's someone in that area where I know,
Okay.
who has
But
hives.
you suggest get a swarm and not
yes, don't get a package bee because I'm China.
What do you mean? I mean, the house is impressive with the wood everywhere. That is nice because you can find something in there and then you can't get it. It's better than what you have.
Is that taro?
You have a big space here. Amazing variety of.
We have a really big space. We're lucky.
They have less ventilation.
You got the different fruit trees here.
That's why is that? We should take a picture of the flyer that says everything that they have. Actually, I.
There you go.
I was here before, so I thought that's not
Yeah, that's emergency access.
Okay. I'm gonna go very quickly back again because I'm afraid of the car.
This is all goes into the garden. So it's just wonderful soil.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I have one that's mostly.
Alright, so this is Alberto.
Hi.
Welcome.
Okay.
So this is our farm. The construction kids built everything out here. And so we patched all of our chickens ourselves. There's been like maybe 5 different hatches we've had in the last 2 years. And we get them from different farms, that's why we have so much diversity. Is it okay to go? We want to start. And then we have 3 pygmy goats over there.
The back?
All over the back, yeah. We had the baby 4 months ago. He's getting a little bigger.
That's my favorite. It's the military one.
Oh yeah.
I like that. The peacemakers or?
So this one, someone donated and
We have about 20 chickens, as well as 3 goats and 2 chinchillas.
are these all chickens you know?
Oh, look at this one.
It's a frizzle.
Yeah.
Look at the area, it's not so small.
But a student, I don't know if you want to do an experiment.
So you have some coops and like chickens over
No, we have a
They said, we have a class that will build you a chicken coop. So I'll show it to you. Yeah.
So that is like a woodworking class?
Yeah, and they designed it, and I said, okay, here's what I want. And they came over, they made the kids draw it out, and they made them build it, go buy the materials, build it.
Oh, that's, is that a middle school, elementary school?
This is a high school.
It's a high school.
Yeah, and then this is Mountain View, the big high school. This is alternative school, Alta Vista. So I said, okay, I want to keep the trees, but I want a place, if it's rain or something, that they could still go outside a little bit, but it has to be protective of anything trying to get them, which we don't
Yes.
have anything in this area.
You don't
Right.
have raccoons?
No.
Oh, we are from Hayward and we had a big fight with the raccoons. Now we handle them. That's a nice idea to build it around the trees.
And then I said, I have this workbench. I don't want to do any more work, but I don't want to get rid of this because it's like my wife's grandpa's. You know, he made it. And all that kind of. So they incorporated it in here, and so we have 2 more chickens. One of them is brooding. She's not laying eggs now.
Oh,
She's
so
going to be
cute.
laying in about 2
It's
weeks.
so key in there.
And then the other one is going to lay an egg, Oreo,
Oh.
and she'll, after she lays the egg, she gets really loud, so I'll know the egg is laid.
Okay.
So we have all 6 different chickens. They all lay different eggs.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
brown ones, small white ones, spotted ones,
Wow.
sometimes green ones.
How long have you had chickens for?
5 years
5
now.
years.
So you keep this like that so they don't go that side. Oh, that's for the dog.
That's for the dog.
That's
Yeah.
for the dog. Oh, okay.
And if it's going to be like we're going to leave for the weekend and we only want the neighbor doing something, then we can leave them back there so they can get out, you know, just leave them up food and water. All the neighbor has to do is
Close them up at
shut the
night?
door and back, because we open that back one up,
Yeah.
and then they're fine. And open it in the morning.
Oh, pretty neat. I like it that they're just chilling here.
Yeah.
The other places we went to visit, the chickens are kind of in a coop already.
Mm-hmm.
And we have chickens too.
Mm-hmm.
And ours is not in the front though, it's in the backyard, but they are free range and not in a coop. At night time we lock them up.
Mm-hmm.
But this is nice, you just go in the front and there they are.
They'll go out there in the morning and do for grubs. We're going to
Yeah.
plant some chicken grass there, but
Okay.
all of a sudden they all ran as fast as they could back to the coop, and they can run fast.
Oh yeah.
And I look up in the air and there's 3 hawks.
Oh yeah. So
But
they,
the hawks can't land in this yard, but they can land in the field over there. So,
okay.
but here they can't get the and go up. There's not enough space with the trees
So
for
they
the
are
house.
protected.
Right.
Yeah. Oh. And then you have trees here too. So that's just starting.
Yeah, we have lemons, apples. We planted 8 years ago, and today I ate the first apple.
8 years ago.
8 years ago in the backyard. So we transplanted it in here when we thought, oh, someday. But 8 years.
Wow. They look nice though.
Yeah, they were delicious.
Yeah. Here you had tomatoes.
Tomatoes and corn and a lot of peas. They put some peas on there. But now we have a lot of dirt that we made over the year, and we're going to put it here in a couple of weeks.
It's nice. People,
So those were just the places I went to during this Silicon Valley tour de Coop. It wasn't many because I talked to quite a few people and spent some time with them, but there were some nice ones to look at, the chicken coops, the beehives, and talking to the people. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and don't forget to subscribe.